morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, hello. Today is the first episode of the PEP Talk with me, your host, Christopher Poliasco. And as you could tell from the beginning of this video, what we're going to be covering today are greetings. Now, from the beginning of this video, you were able to hear a lot of common greetings that you would hear around USA or around the world. So today, we're going to go over each of these, and I'm going to teach you how you can respond to these. So first of all, why are greetings important? In USA and all around the world, a greeting is a great way to get to know new people. You can greet people walking down the street, if you see them at a bus stop, anywhere you would like. Just make sure that you are polite and always friendly when you do so. The first greetings I would like to talk about are hello and hi. Though both of these greetings mean the same thing, hello is just a little bit more formal. So for example, if you are in a situation where you're meeting someone for the first time, or maybe you're meeting a whole group of people for the first time, you might want to use hello instead of hi. Hi is a little bit less formal and usually used when you're talking to people you already know, which could be friends, family, or someone who might be younger than you. A third option you can use is hey. Hey is technically slang, but a lot of people use this as a greeting between friends and people that they already know. Next thing I want to talk about is the importance of using body language when you are greeting someone. Body language is when you use gestures along with what you're saying to make the situation more comfortable. Let me give you an example of no body language. For example, if I come up to you and greet you and just say, hello. How are you going to feel about that? Probably not very good, and you're going to think that I am very strange. Another example, if I walk up to you and I'm a friend of yours and I come up to you and say, hi. Again, you are going to be creeped out and not want to talk to that person. So what can you do? The first thing is with hello. Since hello can be a more formal way to say hello, you can use either a handshake or sometimes a wave. The next one is hi. Hi is usually used between friends or people you already know, so you can go ahead and wave, just like this. Hi! The final one is hey. Hey has a lot of different body language that goes with it. Just like the ones before, you can use your hand and say, hey. You can also say, hey. Now that we have gone over 3 greetings, as well as the body language that goes along with these greetings, now it's time for us to practice. Now, when you respond to someone's greeting, it is important that you respond in a kind and friendly manner. For example, hello, hi. For this first exercise, what I want you to do is copy the greeting that I use and use body language when you are practicing. Now, I know you might feel a little bit strange at home doing this, but trust me, with your own practice and making yourself more comfortable with the body language that goes along with the greetings, you will be more confident speaking English. So let's get started. First one, hello. Next one, hi. And our final one, hey. Great job. That's your first practice of using greetings in English. Now, there's more than just these 3 greetings. We also have greetings that depend on the time of day that you're talking to someone. For example, the first one is good morning. We use good morning when we're talking to someone in the morning, anytime from 6 a.m. all the way up to 11 a.m. The next one is good afternoon. Good afternoon, as you could guess, starts at 12 and goes later on into the day. The next one is good evening. Good evening is when it starts to become night And the final one is good night. But this is not a greeting. This is how you say goodbye to someone, which will be covered in the next lesson. So let's look more into the three that we use for different times. The first one is good morning. Now, when somebody says good morning to you, the common response is to say good morning back. And notice, when you say good morning, you're also going to wave or smile to show that you are friendly and comfortable in this situation. Now, with good morning, sometimes you will also hear a shortened version. The shortened version of this would be like this. Good morning. Morning. The next one is good afternoon. Good afternoon follows the same rules as all the other greetings. You want to make sure to use hand gestures and have a smile, warm look on your face. So for example, good afternoon. Good afternoon. The final one is good evening. Good evening has a much more mellow tone to it. What do I mean by mellow? It's a little bit softer, right? So you would say something like, good evening. Good evening. The reason that this greeting is a little bit softer is because it's later in the day and people have gone through a whole busy day going through their lives and they might be in a more chilled and relaxed mood. So you just want to say to someone, good evening. Good evening. Now it's time for our second round of practice. What I want you to do is practice using these same greetings back to me. Now, if you want to shorten good morning, you can do so as well. So let's get started. First one, good morning. Number two, good afternoon. And number three, good evening. Excellent! You are on your way to being a greeting master. All the people around you will be so happy that you've said something to them, and you might make a couple of new friends. Let's go over a quick review of what we've learned today in our lesson. The first ones were our common normal greetings. First we use hello, hi, hey. These are all good greetings when you're either meeting someone for the first time or talking with friends that you've known for a while. The next one are your greetings depending on the time of day. Remember, we learned good morning when you're talking to someone in the morning, good afternoon when you're talking to someone later in the day, and good evening when you are talking to someone at night. With these 6 ways to greet people, along with the use of body language, do not forget body language, you will be able to introduce yourself to anyone you see and hopefully feel a little bit more confident when talking to people in English. So with that, that's going to be it for our first lesson of the Pep Talk. You did it. You must feel excited and ready to go out there and talk to people using English. Now, don't forget to subscribe, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment and I will be sure to answer them as quickly as possible. I'll see you the next time when we talk about how to say goodbye. For now, see you next time. Bye.